In a small town, dreams often feel too big. But for Maya, one young girl, refusing to quit would change her life forever. Maya was just 21, living in a quiet small town. From a young age, she loved fashion and dreamed of creating her own boutique one day. But life was never easy. Her family struggled to make ends meet, and people in the town often laughed at her big dreams, telling her to focus on reality. Every morning before the sun rose, Maya would sit by her old rusty sewing machine, threading the needle with care. The sound of the machine was her motivation, a reminder that small, consistent effort could lead to something greater. She would watch the sun slowly rise through the dusty window, thinking about the dresses she could make and the people she could inspire one day. At first, her hands trembled, fabric tore, and stitches went wrong. She wanted to give up more than once. Friends went out to play and enjoy life, while she struggled to make even a simple dress. Sometimes she would sit back and sigh, wondering if all her hard work would ever pay off. But something inside her refused to quit. Every failure became a lesson, every mistake a step forward. She learned patience, persistence, and the importance of believing in herself, even when no one else did. Months passed, and slowly Maya improved. She began creating small custom pieces for her neighbors. Tiny gifts for birthdays, repairs for old dresses, and small handmade items began to gain attention. Word spread quietly at first, then more widely. People started to notice her talent and dedication. Every compliment fueled her motivation, and every small sale reminded her that she was moving closer to her dream. Yet challenges remained. One stormy day, Maya's main shipment of fabric was ruined. The rain had soaked everything she had carefully collected over months. Tears filled her eyes as she looked at the ruined materials. She felt defeated for a moment, but quickly reminded herself, this is just another obstacle, not the end. With renewed determination, she began finding alternative materials, learning to repurpose and be creative with what she had. Determined, Maya used her creativity to transform old, damaged fabrics into beautiful new designs. She experimented with colors, patterns, and textures. Her work became unique and charming, catching the eyes of local market visitors. Soon, a small boutique owner offered to feature her creations. Maya had never felt such pride and joy. Every smile of a customer, every word of praise became proof that she was on the right path. Years later, at 24, Maya opened her own boutique in the same small town where she had once been laughed at. The people who doubted her now admired her courage and skill. Children watched her work with wide eyes, inspired by her determination. Maya's journey taught her one vital lesson: hard work, patience, and refusing to quit can transform dreams into reality. She realized that obstacles were not roadblocks, but stepping stones, and perseverance was the true key to success. Through her boutique, Maya began mentoring other young girls who dreamed of following their passions. She shared her story, teaching them that no dream is too big if one refuses to give up. Every dress she made carried not just beauty, but a story of hope, courage, and persistence. Even today, whenever she sits by her sewing machine in the early morning light, Maya remembers the young girl who once feared failure, and she smiles, knowing that refusing to quit had changed her life forever. If Maya's story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Galaxy of Kids.